With me is Andrew Clennell, our political editor. The crystal ball for the week ahead and the big one, the New South Wales election looming next Saturday. What do you think?
My prediction is Chris Minns to win a majority result for Labor in the New South Wales election, meaning every mainland state is coloured red, Kieran, and Labor has a chance to win the seat of Balmain off the Greens, despite news this morning that the Liberals will preference the Greens in Balmain. That would be one of the few times Labor has been able to win a seat back off the Greens in an election in recent times. The expectation is there will be enough of a swing to deliver Chris Minns' minority government at least. The question is whether he can win the 9 seats or so in the 93-seat chamber to secure a majority. One Labor source told me yesterday minority government is more likely, but I'm predicting the slightest of majorities. But a lot could be decided by Wednesday's Sky News People's Forum. Chris Minns has so far looked more assured in the debates, so Dominic Perrottet has some work to do. Has the Perrottet government done enough to sell the billions they've spent on infrastructure in this campaign and how it proves their competence as a government? I don't think so. I think they could have done a better sell job, Kieran. I might also point out where you're going for that People's Forum. Penrith, we saw Kenny Heatley report that Dominic Perrottet's got an event there today. Even though that's one of the most marginal seats, that's in play, that's tight. Remember the Liberals retained Lindsay, which Penrith is in, even as they lost other seats. So Labor's more likely to win Parramatta than Penrith. I think they'll still win Penrith, but it's very tight, apparently.
Back in Canberra this week, the various politicians and challenges ahead and remain for the government in navigating some of its legislation.
I think our focus will be these Senate negotiations again, Kieran. The negotiations to begin in earnest on the Housing Australia Super Fund and the Safeguards Mechanism Bill for the Senate to try to get one or both through before the May budget. I predict the Greens will compromise on the demand for no more oil and gas projects, but will seek to secure other concessions. Can't tell you if that'll be this week or next, though. We're also not far away from that final wording being released of the voice referendum. And you heard Don Farrell, who's involved in Senate negotiations on this, indicate that in the next couple of days there might be a deal on this referendum machinery bill. But if that happens, it'll be the crossbench and the Greens passing it, not the coalition. Will that mean anything for the voice referendum? We'll see, I guess.